All right, everybody. So I wanted to start a little Amazon series as I start to grow into Amazon, not only FBA but merchant fulfilled. I'm going to bring you along on my experience as well as how I'm using it, how I'm using it to flip from eBay to Amazon, as well as sourcing thrifting, selling on Amazon where appropriate, and how I search, how to learn if you're restricted, if you're gated, what app do I use, how do I use the website versus the app. So those are some of the things we'll touch on right now, as well as future episodes. I will show you what to do. So let's flip over to my screen and I will show you exactly where I start. Here you will see my screen. On the left here, I have Seller Central, Amazon Seller Central on the website form. And on the right, you will see my cell phone. And you can actually see my first page of my cell phone when I keep on there. But you can see right here, my mouse is hovering over Amazon Seller. That is the main Amazon Seller app that I use, the only thing I use right now. I will walk through this first, just because that's probably what you will be using when you're outsourcing, as well as just researching on your phone as you're going through products. And I use it quickly to find prices and profits, but you can see here, so let's click into it. You can see my numbers. They're not the greatest, but 2 sales today. At the top, you can see sales, how many units I have sold, what my current balance is, when the next payment will be out at the top, as well as your feedback, so your 5-star feedback. If you click on the 3 lines over here, you'll get your menu options. All that to the right, you can get to different things there, but we're going to stick mainly to product research at the moment and introduction to the app. So click back here. Down here at the bottom, if you want to manage your inventory of items that you have listed, you'll see here, manage inventory. And you can go in there, you can edit, quantities, prices, pictures, etc. I'll show you main functionality of that through the website on the left. But for the sake of the example, I'm going to click on Add Product. And what's going to happen is it's going to bring you to this screen. When I start, next video, I'm going to show you about how I search for profitable items to flip. Here, I'm just going to show you how it works and what to look for. So we're going to click on something. And you might be in the store thinking about if you can sell something, or you're looking online, seeing what my profit will be, etc. So let me flip over and start typing. I find a Sony ICF Dream Clock, right? So I'm going to start typing in the Sony and the model number. And let's say it's a 506. Type 506, and sometimes you don't even need, it just autofills. You can either click on one or click search. So I'm going to click search. Now this brings up a bunch of options here. So just verify the pictures. You could start to see sales rank here. So let's say this is my item. Now let's click on it, make sure that's the one. All right, it's saying, now this is an example of being gated as new. Sorry, when I hover my mouse. Selling eligibility, you can see right here, it has that little red triangle. I cannot sell that as new. But what I can do is I can flip over to used, right here, these 2 items here, and it says I can sell this in used. So here is currently the lowest price that is selling used. And you can see it's $33.48. You're going to pay $7.77 in fees. Your total profit is going to be $25.71. That does not include your shipping fees that you're going to need to ship it out if you're merchant fulfilling it, right? If you're FBA, then there's a whole different fees you have to go through. Clicking on here, if you click down here on features and details, it brings you here. Here's your ASIN number. That number you're going to take and plug into keepa.com, and I'll have another video about how to use that. But that's how to check sales rank and if the item is actually selling for that price. So keep that in mind. That is back through here. When you click on features and details, I'll go back again. It'll bring that up here. So that's your other ASIN number. So you'll need that as we go through and understand that. So that's how you get to your ASIN number. If you want to look at your fees, right? you want to see the breakdown of fees, you can click here and click used. And I clicked right on that fees line. Here's your lowest price right now. Your fees with FBA, they're going to say you're going to pay $7 in fees. If you're going to use Amazon Fulfilled, you see this Amazon Fulfilled tab here, you can estimate your cost per pound and put it in here. And you can put in your cost of purchase and determine if your net proceeds are going to be positive or negative. Now, if you're going to hold on to the item yourself, you're going to want to click on the Seller Fulfilled tab, which is right here. And it's going to bring you to here. Lowest price in used with your shipping credits that you have there. And your fees, you're going to net out $30 if shipping was free and you got it for free. But this is where, just like eBay, you have to understand the shipping costs. So this is probably going to be heavy enough. When I was in the store, I would determine that this could fit in a regional A, and I would just guess that it's going to be $6.75. I'm going to click done, and it updates my proceeds. So I'm going to make 24 bucks. So that's how you can use these two tabs to determine how much you would make. Either you shipping it or FBA, sending it into FBA. Now, I'm going to flip over here to the website, and the same thing would occur. Now, you go over here, and you would click or hover over catalog, and you'd click add products. This is the same thing, but this is through the website. Right, so I'm going to click ICF dash, Sony ICF dash 506. Enter, and it's going to bring this up, and it's going to tell you, here's the model number. I can sell used. I have to request approval, right? So it's a little different layout. If you want to get to the Amazon page itself, you click on See Product Details, and it brings you to the actual Amazon page of where it's selling. And this becomes important when you start learning about where you're on the used and new, but just keep in mind that will bring you back to there. If you do want to sell yours, click Sell Yours, and it brings up a little more detail. You can do this listing on your phone if you want to, but just quick overview here. You can add your own SKU, only visible to you. You can put your price in there. But what I do is I first select condition. I would recommend you read on Amazon conditions to understand if your item fits one of these categories, and that will become important. We'll explain in a different video. But for this sake, let's just say used good. We want to match lowest price, so you click on this. Now, this is important before you click save and finish, and this is just the basics of listing. If you want to ship it out yourself, you want to click, I want to ship this item myself if the customer sells. That would be merchant fulfilled, or also known as MF. If you want to ship it into FBA and create your shipping plan, we'll do another video for creating a shipping plan. You just click this and click save and finish, and it will hold everything and ask you to add it to a plan. But we're going to click I want to ship it myself. Just put one item, and you can click save or finish, and that will put your item in your inventory ready to be sold between 0 and 15 minutes. At 0 to 15 minutes being listed for the availability to be sold. So that's high level, how to search for prices, very high level, very basic, but I just want to give an introduction to the app as well as the website and how they're a little different, but they both can accomplish the same thing. So thanks for watching, and we'll continue with episode 2, where I want to show you some profitability. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.